My name is Grace. Today I'm finally starting my animation channel because I can't seem to get an internship!
Hey!
Sorry. I try and I try and try and try and try and try. I went to the career fair and got my resume approved. I made a digital portfolio website. I spent days designing, and I've done side projects at home. The price of everything, including rent, is skyrocketing, and I can't afford to not have an internship. At this point, it feels like more of a gamble to go for a real job, because either way, there's an equal chance I end up homeless under our capitalistic oligarch overlords. So hey, this is my first video, and it's going to be a detailed story time about my experiences at the career fair. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, bushy eyebrows, sweating makeup. I walked into the pavilion where the career fair was taking place. I brought probably 30 copies of my resume. Now, I did not know how this thing worked yet. It was my first time and I hadn't researched the companies beforehand. I was given a pamphlet and quickly searched through it to figure out what I wanted to even ask each company and wrote separate notes in my phone for each of them. I walk in. These teammates stink like poo. Nobody is dressed nearly as formal as me, and there's one thing making me stick out even more. My hair. I'm the only girl in there with purple hair. Probably one of the only girls in there in general. I've got lashes, highlight, eyeliner. The only shoes I had fit for the occasion were still probably too slay for this event. Alright, I'm talking like 5-inch platforms, but they still look nice. Yet, I walked up and I stood in line. I waited and waited and waited. I get to the front. There's a look in this guy's eyes of dismissal is the best way I could word it. I introduce myself and my major and what I have experience in. He says,
Oh, yeah, I don't think we have any mechanical positions right now.
He says nothing for a few seconds. Can I give you my resume in case something opens up? He says, and hesitantly takes it. Well, there goes 1 hour. The same process happens 2 more times. One of them, I mentioned I saw one of their projects before and thought it was one of the greatest ideas ever. I say, I saw you guys did with the solar panels at Six Flags. I didn't know that was you guys. I remember telling my boyfriend that was genius.
Yeah.
I went home that day realizing I wasted those 5 hours and realized I need to step it up a notch. I needed to reassess and analyze where I went wrong. I needed to come up with a plan that was sure to work. So when it came to the next career fair, I panicked and went to a wig store an hour beforehand and said, give me the most realistic wig that you've got. I spent $100 on real human hair that sort of matched my real hair color, but also kind of made me look like someone completely different. I was scared. It almost looked like a Nobara cosplay from Jujutsu Kaisen. I took selfies in it and showed my friends, asking if it looked real. They reassured me, but I was so scared. Everyone knows it's a wig. Everyone. They all know. They're looking at me like a batshit insane crazy wig girl.
The career fair is that way.
They know. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why can't I be normal? I'm gonna throw up. I need a drink or a snack or something.
These snacks are for the companies only. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. This time, I wrote cover letters for multiple companies along with my resume. I updated my portfolio. I did research on them beforehand and really thought about what I wanted to ask. And I had better luck this time. The wig seemed like it was working. I wasn't getting visibly rejected as soon as I walked up anymore. In fact, most of the interviews went well. That's right. I went home and connected with some of them on LinkedIn. None of them know who I really am. But will I have to live 2 lives now? Have I set myself down a split path where I will forever have to keep my true identity a secret? But, I only got 1 interview from the career fair. I'll probably talk about it in another video about interviews, but no, I did not get the job. My wig slipped.